Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. We taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go. Hey, it's the Empire. Geoboxing Empire. Back to boxing. Now, let's talk about Kell Brook, man. Everyone's forgot about Kell Brook, man. I haven't forgot about Kell Brook. Now, he's gonna fight Rabchanko very soon, man. Russian fighter, very good fighter, and Kell Brook's looking to have a comeback fight against Rabchanko in the UK, man. And I'm really excited to see this fight. Now, Kell Brook, man, he's looking like he wants to have a couple big fights to see if he still has it. After this Rabchanko fight. There's been rumors that after 3 fights he might fight Amir Khan. It's 3 or 5. He's gonna fight Amir Khan. He wants big names at 154. If they meet, they probably will be fighting at 154. Now, this is a really big deal. There's a lot of speculation that if Kell Brook gets past Rabchanko, then he's probably going to go for a title in the near future at 154. And I think that's a great idea. Now, the easiest fight for Kell Brook, in my opinion, is easily Saddam Ali. Saddam Ali is the perfect fight for Kell Brook. Kell Brook, his signature punch is his straight right, man. He has a really good straight right, and he has everything he throws with his right hand has power in it, right? He was the first person to really expose Golovkin. He was landing, I guess he actually landed a left uppercut that actually lifted Triple G in one of those rounds. I think it was the 4th or 3rd round, but he lifted Triple G with the left uppercut. He hit to the body, then he came with the left uppercut, and it was actually shocking, right? There's actually times where Kell Brook will counter Triple G with the right uppercut, and then Triple G will throw a punch after the fact off balance. Crazy stuff. There's plenty of counter punches that Kell Brook landed that were with his right hand. He was really diverse in his attack with the Triple G fight, and even in a fight with Errol Spence, he's shown how aggressive he could be and how much power he had, and he overwhelmed the big Errol Spence in the first 6 rounds. So, Saddam Ali, man, I seen him stopped by Jesse Vargas with the straight right. That's why I talked about basically Kell Brook's countering abilities. And if he fought a Saddam Ali, he'll stop a Saddam Ali. He'll stop him. When Miguel Cotto fought Saddam Ali, Saddam Ali won. But there was a time in that fight where Miguel Cotto hit him with a clean straight right, and Saddam Ali flew across the ring. The problem is Kell Brook, like I said, has a phenomenal straight right, and I think he can actually beat a Saddam Ali. Now, it's crazy. So that's why I think that's gonna happen, man. I think Kell Brook, he'll be fighting Rabchanko. I think it's actually a fight that's slept on. I think Rabchanko has a chance. He has a chance in this fight. So I think this would be a really good fight, man. I see a bright future for Kell Brook, actually. He just needs to choose his opponents carefully. Fighters like Jarrett Hurd, Jamel Charlo, Erislandy Lara, you probably shouldn't try to fight those guys. But Saddam Ali, Amir Khan, those are definitely fights he can definitely win. So that's my opinion, man. There's plenty of fights Kell Brook could possibly fight that he can still win. He has a really good chance on, and those would be big fights. There's one other fight that really interested me for Kell Brook. It's Liam Smith. Liam Smith, the guy who fought Canelo Alvarez, he fought Liam Walsh not too long ago. He actually won that fight. Liam Smith won that fight. And I believe that when Kell Brook was training for Triple G, he was actually fighting Liam Smith for the Triple G fight, right? And so they have a little history. They have a sparring history, and they have like a backing record as far as sparring each other goes, and they can actually talk trash about their sparring or whatever. So I think those would be really good fights for Kell Brook, man. I think he has a bright future at 154. People don't realize that, the fights that are dangerous for him are unification fights. And any kind of unification fights are mostly 50-50 fights anyway, for the most part. It's not normal for people to be unifying all the time. There's people who've been at 154 for years who never unified, and this is the first time people are unifying in a couple years. Jarrett Hurd and Erislandy Lara are unifying. And like I said, this is not normal to fight the best of the best and unify. So Kell Brook really doesn't, if he gets a title, if he manages to get the WBO title from Saddam Ali, him unifying right away is just not realistic. Even if he was a top fighter, it's just unusual. is unusual. So man, yeah, man, I think I'll be watching Kell Brook. I'm gonna start watching his training. I'm gonna start following Rabchanko's training. I'm start hyping these guys up, man. I think Kell Brook needs to get more respect. He's definitely shown heart and shown that he really is not afraid of anyone, and he really does want to fight the best. He already proved it by fighting Triple G, and then he went down waiting for his mandatory, which he didn't have to do. So Kell Brook has a lot of heart, man, and I'm really excited to see what he shows in the future. This Rabchanko fight is basically a stepping stone fight to bigger and better things, man. So let me know how you guys feel about it, man. I think Kell Brook, I think he still has a bright future in boxing. Some people say he's done, but he's not the only fighter in boxing to have an eye injury. It's actually pretty normal, right? If you guys don't know, Abner Mares has a glass eye. His eye is made of glass, So there's plenty of fighters with, or if it's not glass, it's like some kind of latex or some kind of silicone or some weird stuff like that. But he's not the first guy with an eye injury in boxing. It's sort of common. So let me know how you guys feel about it. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire, Geoboxing Empire. Peace.